What does USMAP stand for?
USMAP is the United Service Military Apprenticeship Program, and it's sponsored by Department of Labor. And it is what it says it is. It's an apprenticeship program for us in the military, Marine, Coast Guard, Navy Reserve.
So USMAP and that credentialing program, when you go online, that's where this is the program where you're logging the hours. So if you worked 6 hours, during the workday on a specific like IT or ET, and you worked on equipment repair or troubleshooting, those kinds of things, then in USMAP, when you click that rate, IT, ET, or what have you, we'll take ET, and you click ET, and then you log the hours under what it gives you the information for, whether it's troubleshooting or customer service or installation or those kinds of things. And so you're logging how many hours you've done that, correct?
Yes.
And so how many hours does it take to get an apprentice certificate from USMAP?
Hours can range from 2,000 to 10,000 hours, depending on the rate that you're, some rates are more technical than others, so they require more hours to be logged. So depends on the rate that you're logging in for.
So what was the intent, do you think, with the Department of Labor when they established USMAP to do these apprenticeship certifications that were equal to Department of Labor trade skills for the military? What was the intent here?
I think the intent was to better prepare us when we get out, to meet the civilian workforce. They wanted to give us something that once we get out, we can have it to hand into the hands of whoever is hiring us and say, listen, this is what I accomplished, and because not everybody wants to do college, but some people would rather do a trade, and this is a way to connect us with the civilian workforce. Well,
I couldn't have said that any better. A great way to connect us with the civilian workforce in that trade skill, particularly with things like electrician, where you have that apprentice journeyman type of certificate and trade skill training and so forth. So, okay, so how much does that cost?
That costs just your time.
I want to thank you for coming today and making us all a little bit smarter. And I think the challenge is out there to our audience. Challenge on for Europe and Africa. Let's see how many we can get, by the end of the year enrolled in USMAP and certificates and credentials done through there, and see how many maybe cool credentialing connections we can make, and maybe we can get a career council report at the end of the year and kind of throw that out there.